Okay, question 50. Solve the whole triangle. So solving the whole triangle, first of all I have to draw it, and this triangle is a 90-degree angle triangle. So it's a right angle triangle, so I'm going to draw a right angle triangle. So if the right angle is down there, then that makes this have to be A. Now, B is going to be longer than C, so I'm going to put my B angle up there because B is opposite to B. So if angle B is up there, then little b is 9 down here, and if angle C is over here, then 7.5 is over there. Remember, C is opposite to C, B is opposite to B, and little a is going to be opposite to little a. Well, that's what I'm going to solve first. I'm going to solve little a here. So little a is going to just be some Pythagorean theorem. 7.5 squared plus 9 squared, take the square root. A is going to be equal to 11.7. So, that's important. It's one of my sides solved. So this is 11.7. Okay, next, I'm going to solve for one of these angles. Let's solve for C. Now, from C, I could use the 11.1, but I just rounded that number. So let's use the exact numbers that were given. So let's do OHA. So this is opposite to C. So that means when I do the tan of C, I'm going to get 7.5 over 9. So C is going to be equal to the tan inverse of 7.5 over 9. And then I get angle C. So shift tan of 7.5 divided by 9 gives me 39.8 degrees. Okay, that's angle C. And that leaves angle B, whoops, that's triangle. That leaves angle B to be 180 minus 90 minus that answer I just got. So B is going to be equal to 50.2 by 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 39.8 degrees. So that's how I got that one. And each of these questions is worth, well, about 6 marks actually. One for drawing this, one for A and the work for A, one for the work and C, and then one for B. You don't really get a mark for showing any work there. All right, B. On to the next one. Now, this one is not going to be a 90-degree angle triangle, so I'm just going to just whip out a triangle. It doesn't really matter what this triangle looks like, so I'm going to label this A, this B, this C, as long as A is opposite to A, B is opposite to B, and C is opposite to C. So angle A is going to be in there, 82 degrees, which makes 39 opposite to it. And C is going to be opposite to wherever I place C, which in my case is 25 over here. So that's what your triangle is going to look like. Regardless of the orientation, it's going to basically look like this. Okay, now I have known opposites, and I can solve that angle right in there. So that's what I'm going to do first. I don't really like cosine law that much. It's big, cumbersome. I'm going to use sine law here. So the sine of C, sine of this angle over its opposite, is equal to the sine of 82 degrees over its opposite. And then C is going to be equal to, so yeah, sorry, I'm skipping some work in here, but 25 sine 82 divided by 39. Okay, wait, I don't want to skip that much work. So the sine, after I multiply this up, is equal to 0.6348, and then C is equal to, now I rounded here, but in my calculator I haven't rounded. I just keep all the decimal places and shift sign, and you get 39.4 degrees. Okay, there's C, which makes B by 180. I guess I should say angle C, angle B. So 180 minus the 82 that we had here, minus the new one that we got there, is going to give us 58.6 degrees for B. Okay, so 39.4, 58.6, and lastly we have little b here. So B over the sine of its opposite, which is 58.6 that we just solved, is going to be equal to, let's use the first two that we had. You could use C if you want to, but I'd rather use the A's that were given because neither of these are rounded. Cross multiply that up, and you get 39 times the sine of 58.6, or that last answer I have in my calculator, divided by the sine of 82. and B is equal to 33.6. Okay, so I just did 50C, but I punched something in my calculator wrong, so we're doing it again. All right, draw a triangle. You have a QRP triangle, so I don't really care where it goes. Let's say QRP is there. What I really care about is that little p, 7.8, is opposite to big P wherever you put it, and little r, 11, is opposite to big R wherever you put it, and angle Q is 35, so it goes on Q. Okay, so as predicted, we are going to do some cosine law here. I'm going to solve for little q, and little q squared, because it's over here, is going to be equal to 7.8 squared plus 11 squared minus 2 times 7.8 times 11 cos 35 degrees. So you've got some cosine law here. Q squared is equal to I guess my computer just shut down. Uh, 41.2 or so. Now it's still in your calculator, so take the square root of that, and you get to 6.424. Okay, next. Let's do, well, it actually really matters here what you do. So this is the biggest side, 11. So if this is opening up to some huge side like 100 or 110, sine law won't be able to tell. So we're actually going to have to do sine law to solve for P next. Now if you wanted, you could have done cosine law to solve for whatever you want, but cosine law is, yeah, kind of cumbersome. So I'm going to do sine P over 7.8 equals sine of 35 over this 6.424. Cross multiply that up, and you get that sine P equals whoops, wrong button, just hit the delete. 78 times sine of 35 divided by 6.424 equals 0.6964, and then inverse sine that, and you get 44.1 degrees. So that's angle P, and then you can get angle R using 180 minus 35 minus the 44.1 that you had. So you get, did I just punch something wrong again? Yeah, you don't get 170, you get 100.9 degrees. Okay, that's better.